So I've just received the update for Invisible Ink. There's some new content, some of which we have to unlock. So I think we're just going to do a very quick run through, as quick as we can, to get the experience to unlock that. So we are actually going to play on Beginner, as opposed to Expert Plus. We are going to play Iron Man, though. I'm not going to turn off the level retries. We won't use them, but if we turn them off, then the difficulty is custom, and I don't think we get the experience for that. We're going to play with Banks Internationale, Fusion, and Lockpick. And this is not going to be an ordinary beginner run. So this is going to be a run for the no inventory fudge travel challenge. So no inventory means we're not allowed to use any inventory items. We're not allowed to use them. We can carry them and sell them, or carry them out of the mission. But we're not allowed to use things like neural disruptors, stims, EMP packs, med gels, pass cards. The far travel part of the challenge is that we're not allowed to choose which mission we go to. We always have to go to the one which is furthest. We've got a patrol in here. He's going to end his turn here, so it's not going to be safe to end our turn in this room at this point. And I think he's likely going to be looking at this door next turn as well. So what we're actually going to do is maybe leave it open. So he will probably not see this door. He will notice it, but we should be able to get past him. We're not allowed to zap him because that requires using the neural disruptor. Yeah, so he's going to notice what's happening here. We can get to this spot and steal from him. That might not be a bad thing to do. Looks like we don't have any other patrols here. We've got no stationary guard watching this way. We know that for a fact because we see the danger zones. Got a door down there. That should be fine. So we're not allowed to use the pass card. Let's just check. Yeah, so we don't steal the pass card. This guy's not going to see Banks here. He does go forwards first. That's fine. I don't want to step through this spot. That's a bit odd if he's investigating this spot and he's going this direction. I don't understand that. It looks like he is going through the door. Not sure what game logic leads him to be investigating this spot by going through the door. Let's take this camera down. We've got another door through here, so it'll be useful to go there. Console, not that important. Fusion is giving us plenty of power.
Yeah, we're having a look. I must just be jumping today.
So a few options. We've got a door here, but I think if we go this way, we're committed to going through it this turn, because we won't be able to get into cover. We've got a door down here. We can get into cover behind this console, and we can get through this door, which appears to be safe. So I think we leave this door for later. Let's put Banks this way and Internationale the other way, I think. Yeah, because we've got a console up here. Got a safe in there. We will have plenty of power for quite some time there's a nanofab. Just want to get vision on as much of the map as I can as soon as I can. So these cameras are the most important thing to hack. So we're not allowed to use any items from the nanofab. Any items. Because we're doing the no inventory run. But we are allowed to use augments. We've got another door up there. So the nanofab does sell augments. We are going to have a look in it. Okay, but there's a locked door. We probably won't need to bring Banks up just to look in there. I think this room is patrol free.
You found the executive
That's
terminal packet, and we can
objective.
get out of here.
It looks like there's going to be no other doors in here. Yeah, so we come here much later when we're ready to do that. So at the moment there will be some stationary guards on the map once we take this. The patrols will change and those stationary guards will start moving around. We don't want that to happen any sooner than it has to. So let's get into this nanofab. If nothing else, we can sell a neural disruptor. Penetration scanner, useless because we're not allowed to use melee weapons as inventory items. Looks like there's a stationary guard here. This is definitely a place to send Banks to steal from the guard. She'll be able to get through this door without the guard noticing as well. So we want to be able to get through this door. This spot should be okay, I think. So on beginner mode, alarm level 1 does literally nothing. That's not noticed by anyone. We can get through this door. I don't think we heard a patrol here. I think we would have done if there was one, but just to play it safe, we can stay in cover here. Or we could not play it safe and go for the speed. I think that might not be a bad thing to do. We want to take risks early on if we're going to, because then we have less to lose. We have 20 power, nothing to use it on, that's fine. We're not going to have any shortage of power because fusion gives us so much. We have a safe. And we're pretty sure we don't have a patrol in this room, so this is a fine place to end our turn. It's possible these doors connect up, but I don't think it's that likely. One of these will be the exit, and the other will lead to more safes. So there's our exits. No guard in there, so there's one missing guard who's probably through this room. Yeah, I think we heard someone round this way, so we do want to steal from them with Banks. We want to get to that safe, that's the big one. This spot is cover, so I think we're okay ending our turn here. We're going to want to steal from this guard, but we won't be able to do that this turn. Or get to this safe, I think. We might be able to. This spot could be cover. Okay, we've got the whole map, I think. We've gotten into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 safes, so there won't be anything worth getting in here. We've got the one guard to steal from up there. I think we deal with this room, send Internationale through to get the objective. Yeah, so we are able to get this safe this turn. So we can't use the stim, we can sell it. And this guy is going to walk up to this spot. And we want to be able to steal from him next turn. I think this should be okay. So we have cameras coming online. This one we'll definitely need to take. This one we'll need to take. This one I don't think we will need to, but we have all of the power in the world. So we found all 3 of the guards on the level. We've got the objective. We know where the exit is. This should be straightforward, but we will have to deal with the changing patrols once we take this objective. Not going to get that this turn. We want to be able to predict all of the guards exactly. It might be convenient to get up to steal from this guard before the patrols change. So we might just hang around an extra couple of turns. So the firewalls go up. There aren't any of them. This guard was looking away from the door, so this is safe. We can steal from him. That's 90 credits, thank you very much. We will be able to take a look in this room. I'm pretty confident there's nothing for us there, but no hurry. We've got a guard coming on in 5 turns' time. we should be out of here long before that's a problem for us. Yeah, this looks empty. We've already got the console in here, so that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna take this now.
Good job. You've got
And
the
now
site.
we want to
I
know
noticed you poking about and have
exactly
changed
where
up
all
their
of these
patrols.
guards
Be
are
careful
going
on
to
the way
go.
out.
So we don't have sight on this guard now. This guy's going over there. That's not very far. This guy's coming into this room. I think we should be safe from him by then. It will take him quite a while to get up there. Internationale should be able to get to this room before this guy, I think. We can run this turn. No problem with that. We don't want to have to dance around this guard now, so let's just outrun him, I think.
Alright, we're having a look. Guess it was nothing.
This guy doesn't quite get to the door. Wouldn't have been a disaster if he did, because we're behind cover. So let's check which way he's going. That is fine. Sort of. Let's check where this guy is going. That is also fine, and we can get into cover here. So we need to be in cover from both of these guards. The only spot that fits that criteria is behind this console. We've got this guard coming up at some point. We may not be able to get past in time for this guard to go away. It will be pretty important. Yeah, that guy's going away, this guy's going back there, so his new patrol is basically in the same room, not much different to what he was doing before. This guy's getting away, the other guard is coming into this room, so he won't be facing this way, so Internationale will be able to get past then, and I think that's fine. We have another guard coming on the level. If he spawns here, then he's absolutely no problem. If he spawns here, then he could be a bit of a problem. And there he is. But I think we should be able to manage to get past him. I think this guy is going down to that room, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. This is okay, I think. Yeah, he's going to go through the door. This guy's going to go on his usual patrol. This guy might theoretically come through this door, so let's just end in cover from that. So he's gone up there, that's fine. This guy has a way to get around to this point, so he's not quite there yet. Got this guy going up there, that is fine. I think we're okay hiding on this spot. That should be safe from both of them. It will matter a lot what this guy is doing afterwards, because he'll be blocking our path on the next turn. Possibly worth distracting this guy through this way. I'm not sure. I think there should be enough cover for us to dance around with Internationale. But let's bring Banks to this door in case it's useful to open it anyway. This guy goes through the door.
Investigating. Must be jumpy today.
Now we need to know where this guy is going next. That is fine. And this guy is going further in, that's also fine. We should be able to get past him next turn. I think this is about wrapped up. So we've stolen from all of the guards, we got into all of the safes, we got the site map, or the site list. Can't quite get through this door, we could run and be heard. Can't peek on this guy with Banks. This will be safe if the guy's not going around. It's likely that this guy's just going back, so that's fine. This guy doesn't come back through the door, so that's fine. We just end our turn here, and then we're out next turn. Okay, so that's a success. We've gotten 100% on that level. That was relatively straightforward, I think. So this is going to get harder once the security ramps up. Mainly the no inventory, but also the far travel is going to be make it difficult, because we might be forced to go to some missions where there's just no point in doing it. Such as the Chief Financial Suite. We can't zap the executive, and even if we could, the Vault access card, we're not allowed to use it. Yeah, it could be a challenge. Probably will be a challenge, but let's see what we're doing on the next mission.